As a youth growing up in a Christian church, I was taught very strongly that part of our showing our faith is service and helping others. And through my life, I've looked for different ways to do that. After a long career in the technology industry, I was able to take a role in an organization that helps people that are 62 or older, disabled or veterans, repair their homes, and essentially what we call age in place. And I had started working years ago with Habitat for Humanity, and this gave me an opportunity when I ended my career to take a role with an organization where I could do this full time. And there's a lot of people out there that need help. And what I found is this is a very giving church. You know, we give when asked. But there is need outside the property boundaries that we're currently in. And I couldn't get to India. I couldn't go to Haiti. I couldn't, do a lot of the things that people were doing. And so we discovered that there was as much need in Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri, as there is around the world. And so we started, I'm wearing a shirt that has the paint from the last 3 homes that we worked on. And it's red. I'm wearing red because of Pentecost. You'll have an opportunity to ask me why about the rest of it later. The Bible tells us that faith without works is dead. And so I'm here to ask you today, both as a leader of this particular ministry, but also as a mission committee member of this church, to look for opportunities to serve for service outside of the church, outside of these properties, as well as serving on the campus here. And if you'll change slides for me. The things that I'm specifically looking for are people to help us on the second Friday and Saturday of every month. So if you have the opportunity, every Friday and Saturday, the second Friday and Saturday of every month, we will have a home that we'll be working on. And this next week we'll be finishing a home that we started before. If you want a description of some of the kind of third world conditions that we walked into, some of the people that were there will be able to describe it for you. It's hard to believe that some of these people live in these conditions. Now, another side of this is we may go into a home in which adults are sitting out on the porch drinking a beer. The kids may be playing Xbox, but the grandmother is trying to hold that family together. And it's for that grandmother that we're doing this service, trying to help her take care of her family. I've been told, in no uncertain terms with language I won't use from the pulpit, that I was not welcome in some of the neighborhoods that I was going into. I was loading their trash into my car and was told to leave. But I didn't, and I will go back. And I ask you to join me in going back. The types of skills that we're looking for are people that have some light carpentry work. If you've got any plumbing skills, we would love to have you. We're also looking for lunch angels. These are people that prepare lunch. We can stop and pick it up in the church if you can't get it to us. Warm lunches are greatly appreciated, but we'll take anything we can get. We do light yard work. We can do almost any skill that you have. We do a lot of painting. Preferably you get some on the walls and not as much on your clothing. But we also are looking for team leaders. As we go forward, as we look at the date, there was an August date that I forgot to mention on the previous slide. What we'd like to do in August, thank you very much, in August on the 15th and 16th, please remember that, we would like everybody's participation. Some of you may remember when Garth Brooks came to Kansas City at the Sprint Center. Sprint Center just opened. Garth said he's going to come for a couple days. The date's filled out. He said, I'll get another date. And he kept adding until he'd done 7 or 9. I can find homes for people that would need help. I've got 1,000 of them, literally 1,000 people that need our help. I can find more homes for us to work on. But I need leaders. I need people with the skills we just talked about. If you will come and join us, please do. I will be in, and if you'll go to the very last slide, I will be in the other room. My email address is on the screen. I would be more than willing to sign you up. You don't need to have a lot of construction skills. We will find a place for you. Please join us. And if you have the opportunity, seek me out there. Ask me why, because it is important that I answer that question for you. Thank you very much.